Hello. If nothing else, the present global lockdown has shown us the vulnerabilities of our social structure. Millions of people are off work and many will lose their jobs. Healthcare systems are overworked and in turmoil, conspiracy theories proliferate, and politicians are mostly exposed as being incapable of leadership. Amid the chaos, the oligarchs that run the show increase their wealth and fortify their power. What a time! When events happen that are both astonishing and unimaginable, we strive to find explanations. It's our very human response. Our present situation is no exception. Why is this happening? Who is responsible? What can protect us? When will things become the same again? These are all good questions as long as we dig deep enough and don't grab on to easy answers. The easy answers are those that place blame or causality beyond our power to change. These answers usually feed fear and make us victims of larger and perhaps even mysterious forces. If we accept these easy answers, we become irate but disempowered. Our only reward is a feeling of heroic resolve in our ability to speak truth to power. The problem is, speaking truth to power is only effective if there's action that can be taken. I've always found that the things that are most dangerous and easiest to ignore are those that sit right out in plain sight. This tide of conflicting information, both official and unauthorized, conservative and liberal, radical or restrained, can encourage a scrambling of emotion reactions. Cognitive bias pushes us to find a theory that suits our deepest fears and imaginations. For instance, there's no mystery that there are those in the world, in the pharmaceutical medical complex, that want to medicate us all. They think that would be a superb idea. They'd even like us to carry proof of medication with us, little cards. That's not a theory. They say that publicly. It's not hidden. They consistently lobby for governments to require vaccinations and other medical treatments. Now, I've been an advocate for medical freedom for over 50 years, and this is the most challenging time I've ever seen. Selective science is becoming the judge over how we make the most intimate decisions about our life and death. This view is based on the conviction that individuals should give up their right to decide health issues to the medical profession via political institutions in the service of the pharmaceutical industry. It's all being done in the supposed cause of public health. Children in America receive vaccines to prevent 14 different diseases. They can receive as many as 26 inoculations early in life, sometimes 5 at one time. It's natural that parents want their children not to get sick or perhaps die from a pathogen, but the problem lies in the simple fact that predicted death rates seldom, if ever, take into account the social, economic, and environmental factors that contribute to the worst outcomes. This is particularly true with viral infections. Those diseases have the worst impact on those who live in poverty, suffer from poor nutrition, and an unhygienic environment. The vaccinations are an attempt to override the natural functions of the immune system. The more they're used, the weaker the immune functions. It would be like traveling around in an electric cart and then wondering why your legs are weak. That these conditions can still exist in our world is a social fault that can be changed with the will to do so. Now, before accusations of anti-vaxxer or anti-science are thrown into the mix, I remind you that earlier I mentioned medical freedom. That means individuals make decisions for themselves based on their own study and ethics. The best case scenario would be that medical technologies were rigorously tested by independent bodies and that those tests assessed the effect of medications taken in tandem. What happens when you take several drugs at the same time? And that the ingredients were plainly listed and understood. The issue really is if we have faith in our human capacity to promote the health of the body and mind as part of our human potential, or if we must consistently rely on outside professionals to find our authentic capacities. This does not mean rejection of medical science, but it does mean thoughtful assessment and a focus on creating health as a priority. This issue requires education to solve, education that empowers us to make fundamental changes in our daily lives. Health education succeeds or fails on a person-to-person contact. You could say health is infectious. The more you learn about how to create health, how to select healthy food, how to cook it, how to exercise the body and create a peaceful mind, the more you become a model, an example for others. This is an excellent time to study and hone these skills. I know that there are those that are depressed and anxious because their jobs are lost or their future looks grim. Reach out to these family and friends. They need to know about the positive things they can do to improve their lives. Refer them to videos, articles, and information that have been helpful to you, because each of us is a teacher. If they choose to reject what you have to offer, that's their right. Move on. Taking responsibility for your own health is a big decision, and it cannot be forced. We can only stay the course and model health in an open way. Taking responsibility for health does not mean being irresponsible or entering into an emotional rebellion. It means defining our personal values and living them. We don't need conspiracies now. We need practical life skills. We don't need fear. We need faith. Faith in our human capacity for health, peace, and justice. Marlene and I are happy to share our information with you about our experiences via our website, our free ebooks, recipes, videos, and blogs that are on our webpage. Visit us there and join us in the creation of a healthy and peaceful planet for humans and non-humans alike. Join the evolution. Be well, and thank you.